We'll begin with the session. Welcome all again. In this session, we'll be covering stocks in my watch list, few cryptocurrencies as we started looking into cryptocurrencies from the last session. Then we'll go to market activity and we'll take question answers from group members. So coming to stocks which went up last week, CHR, it's on TSX. And second is GPV, it's on TSXV. It went up over 79%. Then third is Tesla, it's on Nasdaq. I'm sure most of you are following it. The stocks which went down this week, POU, it's on TSX, it went down over 6%. Next is OGC, it went down close to 6%. Third is COCP, it's traded on Nasdaq, it went down over 36%. Some of the stocks which are new in my watch list this week are VVPR, it's traded on Nasdaq, and as you can see, it has gone high quite a lot, over 193%. Second is LI, it's a new IPO. It has gone over 19.5%. And in the same industry, we have its competitor, new IPO XPEV, which went up over 7.4%. It's traded on New York Stock Exchange. Coming to cryptocurrencies in my watch list this week, first is CRO, which is crypto coin. It's up close to 4%. Second is VeChain. It's down over 8% and hence could be good to buy. So I'll continue with market activity. This week, all the stock markets did pretty well. So I hope most of you had a good week. As you can see, TSX, it started around 16,626, had a dip a bit and then took a peak on 27th and then gave a slight lower closing. Hopefully it keep on uptrend in the next week as well. Then TSXV on a similar trend. It had a larger dip in 25th of August and then it kept on increasing and gave a higher closing towards close of week. Nasdaq started low but gave a higher closing towards the end of the week. So hope one day first half you can expect to continue on uptrend and then maybe it might take a dip. Similarly, New York Stock Exchange, its index was 12,900 and it kept on increasing. It didn't give a higher dip if you compare with TSX and TSXV. It was rallying almost throughout the week and it has crossed 1370. So you might expect stocks on New York Stock Exchange seeing correction next week. Now coming to stocks in my watch list, as I mentioned first, CHR. It had a good week. If you have at a lower average price, if you are in profit, you could sell out partially, as this week it has grown based on some positive news. But since energy was down, it might again have an impact. So if you are in profit, it could be good time to cash on the profit. And the next stock is GPV. It has been discussed quite in our group. Thanks to Ahsan who recommended this to our group. This started trading on Nasdaq on 28th of August, and before that it was consolidated. It was trading somewhere close to $2. Then it had a almost 100% or over 100% rise, and then it was consolidated to 7:1. This rise, it was an impact of it starting to trade on Nasdaq. It's a good stock for long term, and those who are making at least 100% returns, you could also consider to take that profit by selling partially. As I was mentioning that it has started trading on Nasdaq. Its ticker on Nasdaq is GP, though it shows that it is going down, but would still be good to consider for long term. Now the next stock, Tesla. It has grown considerably over the time that there was an announcement for split. For people who are holding it and thinking when to sell, as you could see on the last trading day on Friday, it has started showing a dip, but expect on Monday, since it would start trading at a split price, there would be new buyers coming in, price might spike again, and that could be time for those who are currently holding to sell to take the profit. If someone is looking to buy at a split price, it would be better to hold on until you see a dip, and would be better to buy at a dip price after the split. Same with Apple. It has also grown a lot after it was declared that it's going to split. Whereas on the last trading day, it has gone down. But again, on Monday after the split, we would see the stock price to go up. For those who are holding it, they could sell. For those who are looking to buy, it would be better to wait for some more time to get it at a much lower price. The stock which has gone down this week, PO is among one of those. It had been doing good for about a month. It is going through correction, so it would be good to watch and see once it starts taking uptrend, once it confirms its reversal of trend upward, you could look to take a new buy position in POU. For second stock which has gone down, OGC, on 28, it had a drastic dip. Then it is trying to recover, but it is still available at a good buy price. It would be good to consider if you are looking for short term. It would be worth to watch for short term first, and if you are able to make considerable profit, then you could think of holding further. As of now, it's based on its trend. It's something suitable for short term or even for swing. The next stock, it's on Nasdaq COCP. It has dipped drastically on 26th, though it's a pharma stock, and this week it minus 36%. So watch for it to take uptrend, and then you could consider buying it. Now next is VVPR. It has been in news this week. It has continuously rallied almost throughout the week, except the last few hours of the trading session on Friday. At this point of time, it might be risky to get in, considering that it has rallied over 193%. But would be worth to watch how it trades in the next week. The next is LI. It's again electric vehicle industry. It's a competitor of Tesla, and it went high quite a bit on 26th of August, and then it has been going through correction. It would be good to watch, and if it is around $15, you might consider it to buy. One more new stock in EV industry, Xpeng. It started trading on 28. It has gone up by 7.4%. No, not as much as it was expected, though it would be worth to watch, as this entire week the stocks in EV sector, Tesla, Nikola, NIO, and LI and Xpeng all have shown at least 1 or 2 day. It has taken spike and then shown correction. So it would also be a good stock to watch in the next week. I think I had this much for the stock, and we can go over to questions or any specific questions to the stocks that we discussed. I can see some chat. Okay. Yeah. We have a question about GPV. So there was a news, as you can see, on 28th, it started trading on NASDAQ. Its initial offering price was $20. However, I think it was trading around 23. It went up to 23, and then it has closed around 20.94 on Friday. So it has some good news apart from being introduced into the US stock market. There has been, if you go through the news for GP, they have received huge orders for their EV Star buses, and some of their orders are quite huge, which has boosted confidence in the investors for this company, and it has grown considerably in past 1 month. The reason why this week it took such a huge spike was its addition of trading on NASDAQ. So since there would be more investors, the chances of this stock growing are higher. If you want, we can go through the technical. Any specific question?
Hello, Kamal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have some question for the GPV. I bought it last week in the TSX stock. When I bought it was around $4.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's around $27. I know it's a merge to 7:1. But the problem is whatever I had was a $4. It's $28 around. So is
Mm-hmm.
it? I mean, can I wait to go it up, or should I sell it? Because $28 a stock in TSX. Uh, I mean, I'm not sure about its growth. So should I hold and wait for growth, or should I sell it for a minor sale?
So since you bought it at $4, it would be worth to wait to get at least $1 profit. It doesn't help in selling at a loss, because buying at $4 itself was at a time that you got it at peak. Now instead of selling at a loss, you could wait for some more time, and maybe either you could keep a sell limit of say $29 or $30 to get out if you are not planning to hold for long term. Even though it's a good stock for long term, considering the way it has been doing business and the industry in which it is. Um, if you are not planning to wait, you could sell at a small profit. If you can wait, it would be good for medium to long term as well.
Okay, thank you very much.